global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Alright, we have a trending news, and it all boils down on the agitation of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the COVID-19 issues. Aso Rock, Aso Villa, Presidency, and Agitat0 are all surrounding and encompassing in this news. Now, some days back, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, some weeks back, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alleged that Agitat0 is dead. While he was saying that, there was other news coming up that Agitat0 is not there, that he's somewhere in some hospital in Lagos receiving treatment and all that. But eventually, they announced the death of Agitat0 and the burial rite has taken place. And now he didn't stop there. He said that he gets from very reliable sources, his reliable sources, that Aso Rock Villa is actually on shutdown, as they can't open. He can't add that President Muhammad Buhari cannot actually access the office in Aso Rock, and this is because it is only accessed, after only accessed by Agitat0's biometrics, and a lot of persons came up and said that's a lie, and a lot of persons debunked his news, said that that's very untrue. That why would he want to say that? That first of all, he said that Agitat0's body was incriminated in Cuba, and that he had died since and all that. And how come the video carrying on online show that Agitat0 just recently died and his body buried buried for everyone to see. Everybody saw his body wrapped in white clothes. Although no one saw the body, but we all assumed that should be the body, being that was wrapped in white clothes according to the rites and customs of the Muslims. Now, the person or the other Nigerians, those who care to debunk or counter the information released by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they also went further with their proofs by saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Yemi Osinbajo was sick, but there's nothing like that. That Yemi Osinbajo must actually be well. That they said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he can't access, that the presidency can't access his office, but yet he has been able to still come online and address Nigerians. So where is Mazi Nnamdi coming from? Where is he getting this information from? And they are not real and they are untrue, that Nigerians should please ignore him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come back again and said, look, I know my source. I know where I get my information from. I don't fluke. Whatever information I give, I get detailed info and I get my fact. And I now want for that to say, look, I am ready to one of the greatest things I ever love. As one of those things I live for, I have lost so much for, even including his parents. That's him. They're not quoting him. Including his parents has been the agitation for Biafra, restoration of Biafra. But he said something quite unique. He said that that the leaders, I'm going to read it, and I said, Nnamdi Kanu has vowed to abandon the agitation for the Republic of Biafra if President Muhammad Buhari's office in Aso Rock is accessed after the death of Agitat0. That's a strong statement. This is one of his greatest drive ever to restore Biafra, and he's now saying, look, I can lay it as a stake. Even though I value my restoration of Biafra, but I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to put it in line, just to prove to you that Agitat0 biometrics, it was the only thing that could open, the office of the president, and to tell you that I'm not joking, I'm willing to lay that on the line. If for any reason, he said, let me read it so you guys can hear for yourself. He said, speaking on Radio Biafra, IPOB leader said, if you can go into the presidential office and stream from that office, I will abandon Biafra. The key to the office is lying somewhere in the grave in Abuja. You cannot access the office. They need Agitat0 to open the presidential office. They need to do the palm print of Agitat0 to open the office, Kanu alleged. If they can enter the presidential office and stream live from there, I will abandon Biafra. I will come online live to apologize and abandon Biafra, but they can't do it. The Chinese is working tirelessly to melt down the door. He, Abba Kyari, was cremated when he died. No retina scan, no palm print. They cannot access the office. Anybody they are receiving now cannot go into the office. Kanu also alleged. Kanu added that the presidential office is not where President Buhari, who is described as Jubril of Sudan, sits and watch Champions League after eating Nkwobi. This is strong. He said they can only take visitors to the room where Buhari watches Champions League and not the presidential office. That place is banned before you open it. You need to scan the retina and palm print of Abba Kyari, and that is how Abba Kyari became the most powerful man. Wow. After Buhari died, only Abba Kyari had access to the presidential villa. Now that Kyari is dead, they cremated him. They would have cut off his hand, but they couldn't because of coronavirus, he alleged. Those are very strong statements. People didn't believe him, and now he's saying, I'm willing to let go of even my fight for Biafra just to prove to you that this whole information I'm bringing out is real. That to prove to you I'm not joking, let him stream live from the presidential office. Let me quickly give us a refresher. At the beginning, people were saying, the presidency was streaming from Cuba, was streaming from somewhere and all that. And we all looked at it properly. We now realized that we had to compare, during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, there was this office he was always using to stream. If you just refresh your memory, it has this artwork, behind him and all that, and that has been what President Muhammad Buhari has. That room that has that artwork and all that, and coat of arm and all that, has been what even President Muhammad Buhari has been using before actually this COVID-19 issue began. I could still remember, but the one they did quickly, did a live. They said we should come on live 7 p.m. That presidency want to have a speech and all that. I could still remember that. Their office, that particular office, looked a bit different from the regular ones we're used to. This particular coat of arm was no longer the artistic one. It was as if it was drawn. You could still tell the difference. It's not the regular room. And just maybe again, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could be right. For someone who could, that which is most precious to him, which is actualization of Biafra, is willing to stake it. That I still insist, that I'm quoting him now, I still insist that Abba Kyari has the key to the office, and Abba Kyari is gone. And the only way he could open the office is through his biometric, and it's gone. They couldn't cut his arm simply because he has coronavirus. Everybody's scared to die. Okay? No, but that's strong, really, if you ask me. Very strong. It's not left for us to really look at it. Why would that same man do so? But let's hear what Nigerians are saying over this, because there have been controversies. Some said it's a lie, and that he just, fluking, he's just predicting, does not know where he's getting information from. Some said it is very true, and he's now coming up to say, I am willing to stake what I have loved the most. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians over these two, contradicting, stories between some Nigerians who work in the government office and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over this issue. This one here saying, carry on, sir, we did your back. This one here say, God bless you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Federal government intentionally brought in those Chinese in disguise as medical doctors. God will continue to expose them. This one here says, so based on this comment, it means Abba Kyari was Nigerian president, not even Buhari. Oh, God help Nigerians. That's strong, I tell you. If this is true, that's really strong, I tell you. It's very strong. This one here is saying, with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, then it is 100% true. God bless him more with intelligence. Talking about his exile, there was a time Jesus Christ was in exile in Egypt because the wicked King Herod sought after his life, as did Buhari's government. So I say, kudos to you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You're a good freedom fighter. Keep on exposing their secret in Aso Rock. So I say, so the Biafran agitation is based on one door in the whole Aso Rock complex. This scam is coming to an end. now this is where you get it all wrong. He's saying, just to tell you that I'm sure of what I'm saying. I'm willing to stake the agitation of Biafra on it, just to tell you that I know, if of course I can't let go of agitation of Biafra, that's to tell you how sure I am of the news. That's what I'm trying to deduce from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, which I know I am not wrong. This is why I said, expose them your job, meaning expose them bad people. Okay, well, that's how much we'll take on the online fillers, because honestly, if some are for, some are against. But what do you think, really? Honestly, going by what is coming on now, but we'll find out, because no matter how you hide the truth, eventually truth has a way of leaking, finding its way out. Don't forget that in our previous video, Point Blank has already mentioned, Jackson has already mentioned that Fatima Mama Duara's daughter is already coronavirus positive, and so many others in Aso Rock. The heat is getting on. The more they try to cover the secrecy, the more it's getting more exposed. I just realized that who knows how many more others are actually infested. Security everywhere. Lagos is already overrun by insecurity miscreants, having a few days in the lockdown. But let's go to a comment section. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear your views also, because this Nigeria, it belongs to all of us. So we need to find a way around it. Stay tuned for more updates. Don't also forget to like and share our video. Stay